శ్రీశైలేశదయాపాత్రం దేభక్ష్యాదిగుణార్ణవం యతీంద్రప్రవణం వందే రమ్యజామాతరం మునిం. The mind and body connection. Our Chandogya Upanishad tells us the mind and body connected through food. Which food you take, mind will go like this, like that. Mind will become like that. The Vyagyavalkya Maharshi disciple asked, the mind is subtle and the body is gross. So how will connect mind and food? And asked the disciple. So the Yajnavalkya Maharshi proved that thing. So you are remembering mantras? Ask. So the disciple said, yes, I am remembering all mantras. Without food, so the mind will become, which food you take, mind will become like that. So through food, mind will become like that, and body and mind will be connected by God. So I can prove that thing. So you are remembering all mantras by mind because of food. So I can prove that thing. So the Maharshi said, so Maharshi given one test. So from now, so 11 days you don't take the food, only you take water for energy of prana. So the disciple, the following the strategy is not taking the food, only take the water, and after 11 days the Guruji asked, say the mantra. So the disciple tried to find the mantra, so he didn't remember the mantra. He's forgotten the mantras. He's trying to find out for mantra, so he's not remembering. So then the Yajnavalkya Maharshi given the food. So when take the food, all mantras remembered. So which food you take, mind will become like that. So body and mind connected through food. So the mind connected to food. The mind connected to food and body. So the body will become as Panchabhautika, means 5 elements. So fire and water and earth. So and etc. 5 elements. So the Panchabhutas will made as a body. So the body will go by food. Akashat Vayuhu, Vayor Agnihi, Agne Apaha, Adbhya Pradave, Pradavya Abhya Voshadaha, Voshadebhyo Annam, Annat Purushaha. The 5 elements, how will become? The Akasham become as Vayu. The Vayu become as Agni. Agni become as water, Neeru. Abhya Pradave, Neeru become as Prithvi, the earth. The Prithvyabhya Oshadaha, from earth, the Oshad, the plant will become. The earth will become as plant. So there is a food. So the grass food, the subtle mind and body will become. So the food when will take the 75% is it will go detoxification, and by as excreta, and the 24% will become muscles and energy, the fat as like that. So 1% will become as mind. So which food you take, mind will become as like. The foods, three types: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. So, mode of goodness, the vegetables and fruits, and mode of passion. So, over chilies and over salt, over savories, and over anything mixing over. So, the mind will become as mode of passion, and we are using more of salt, more of savoring, more of chilies. So, mind will become as mode of passion. And tamasic, intoxications and meat foods, all meat foods, and the alcohol. So, meat, this is the tamasic food. So, which food you take, mind will become. For example, the fruits and the vegetables will take, the mind will become as mode of goodness. And the rajasic foods, the mode of passion, over salt and over chilies and over savories will take. So, the mind will attach to world. So, we can greed with mind. The mind will greed with world. So, when desire is grow. So, when desire will grow, world attached. So, I need this, I need that, the desire. The mind try to satisfy with senses. So, the senses will attach to world. So, the passion, mode of passion, attached to world. So, the desire is fulfilled, satiated. So, it will become as greed. So, it's not fulfilled, it's become as anger. Kamayesha, Krodhayesha, Rajoguna Samudbhavaha, Mahashino, Mahapapma, Vichaina, Dhyavairinam. So, the Rajogun, mode of passion, through that foods, mode of passion. So, Rajasic foods, when will take, mind will become, the worldly attachments will be grow. So, the Rajogunam give the attachment to world. So, if fulfill the desire, it will become as greed. If you are not fulfilled, become as anger. So, Kamayesha, Krodayesha, Rajoguna Samudbhava. The Kama, Krodha will be grow by Rajoguna. So, then the desire in worldly things. So, if we need some desire, it is not fulfilled, it will become as anger. So, Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangasteshu Upajayate Sangat Sanjayato Kamaha Kamat Krodho Vijayate. The desire, when not fulfilled, it become as anger. Krodhat Bhavati Sammohaha. So, when the desire is not fulfilled, so it will become anger. The anger will become as delusion. And the greed will become as greed. So, then Sammohat Smriti Vibhramaha. So, the mind will become as delusion. Smriti Bhramshat Buddhinashu. So, intellect will be ruined. Buddhinashat, then he destroyed. So, the desire, when is not fulfilled, so will be in delusion. Through delusion, the intellect will not work. So, when intellect is not working, so how will go? He can commit for crime. So, because of that, so he should be destroyed. So, this whole thing came by the mode of passion. So, through when he will attach it to worldly things, so the mind will be greed. So, I need that thing, I need this thing. So, when is not, is fulfill that desire, it will become as anger. So, the third is mode of ignorance, tamasic. So, the meat products, when will take, mind will become as intoxication. So, the buddhi, the intellect will become as ruined. complete delusion. So, the sleeping, the intellect is not working. So, as like will become as animal, as like become as behave as animal. So, somebody ask, so the foods is energy for body, so it's so good for healthy also. So, that's why you should take the meat products. Actually, the human body is not fit for that meat products. If you observe that the intestine is 12 times than long an animals. So the animal's intestine is so small. When take the food, it will be easily digested, and the detoxification is going well, easily going. So that is why the remain the meat when not remain in the body so long. So and the true structure is the carnivorous. The true structure is molars. Through molars tear the meat and will take incision of teeth cutting the flesh. The human's intestine is so long, 12 times body length. So when take the meat, it will remain so long. So its cause for 200% catchy for cancer. So it will get disease. So the intestine is not fit for the meat products. So our teeth structure is herbivorous. So biodirection, food grinded the food. So if you take the food, it's not digestion, it's not easygoingly detoxification. So the body will be face the difficult because of the meat products will be remain so long from the body. So that is the main danger. And also the animal when will kill, actually it will live 6 months. But when for 2 months it will kill, another 4 months, who will bear that? The karma. Who can kill and who can eat, they are sharing the remain of karma. So if you, Lord Krishna says, if you take vegetables, plants also, so it's you are eating sin. So that is also danger. But why will take? You should be live for family or those cause. That is why you should take the food for live. So you don't live for eat the food. So don't for enjoying. Only for living you take the food. So at that moment the thought in mind, and you should denote the food to God. Then the remnant when will take, so will become sinless. That is the main thing. So God says, the vegetables also you should sponsor to God. The remnant will take, the sin will be destroyed. Why? Because I am living for God. My birth for cause, that is why I am living. So I should be eat for body and mind. That's why you take the food for live. So don't eat for live. Okay? You should live, that is where you eat. So don't live for eat. That thing you should remind. So then this is the wrong, vegetables will take wrong. So the dead products, the meat products will take. So you are making the body as a graveyard. The stomach will become as graveyard. So that is why the Perumal was sitting in our heart. So which food you are giving? Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashita Pranapan Samakta Pachamyanam Chidru Bhaksha Bhojya Chosya Leisha. The all foods digested by Lord Krishna. He is the Vaishwanar Agni. So that is why you become as hunger. So if you give the meat foods, the dead animals, your stomach will become as, if you give to stomach, the stomach will become as graveyard. So God was sitting in stomach as a Vaishwanara. So could you give the dead animals to God? So meat fruit don't take, and you take sattvic food, mind will become as mode of goodness. So the crime never will get the mind. Every time mind will become as noble. So, and also nowadays everybody was in the difficulties. The mind will be the fear now scaring for corona and something. That things also the mind will be scaring because of without noble. So the nobleness destroyed by meat foods. So mind disturbed, the dead animals will take. So mind will become as peaceful. So you should take the vegetarian food. So sattvic food is, when we'll take, mind will become as like sattvic. Srimate Ramanujadarsanam.